All right, number 6, we are trying to solve for x. Your goal is typically to isolate the trig function, but we can't do that here because we've got a tangent squared and a tangent. Now, we had one a couple of problems ago where we had a sine squared and a sine, and we were able to do a GCF, but here we've also got a constant, so there is no GCF to pull out here. But it is already set equal to 0, so there's nothing to move. We just need to factor. Now remember, when you've got this quadratic form trinomial, you factor just like a quadratic. If it's helpful to you, write it off to the side and replace tangent of x with just x. So think of that as just x squared, and think of that as just 2x. And then your constant is 1. And if you want to factor that, if that's easier for you, and then you can convert it back to tangent, that's fine. Okay, so the only factors of x squared would be x, and the only factors of 1 are 1 and 1. And we need it to multiply to a positive 1, so they have to be the same sign. We want it to add to positive 2, so we want them both to be positive. Remember, you can check your factoring by foiling and see if you get back to your trinomial, which that would be x squared, 1x, and 1x would be 2x, and 1. So that's the factored form. Now, in terms with tangent, it's the same thing. We're just replacing the x with tangent of x. So we've got tangent of x plus 1 is tangent of x plus 1. And you split and solve. So really, you only have to solve one because they're identical. There's no need to show the work for solving for both when you know they're going to come out to the same answer. So we end up with tangent of x is -1. And so we are asking ourselves around the unit circle, and again, it's tangent, so we're only giving solutions from 0 to pi. Go back and look at some previous questions if you don't remember why. Go back and look at your notes and solving for tangent in 5.3. We're only giving solutions from 0 to pi, so these two quadrants are out. Now, where between 0 and pi is the tangent value -1? So you can, let's see, what was I going to say? Oh, sorry, brain fart. Okay, so you can look back at your unit circle, or you can sketch it here however you want. Remember, tangent is 1 at your 45-degree reference angles, but we want it to be negative. So tangent is negative out of quadrants 1 and 2 in quadrant 2. Okay, so we are going to eliminate this quadrant as well. So it's not at 45 degrees, it's at the 45-degree reference angle, but in quadrant 2. Okay, so that's at 135 if you're thinking degrees. And remember, 45 is pi fourths, so in quadrant 2, that would be at 3 pi fourths. So you only have one answer in this problem, one solution. And it would get the same thing over here. All right.